And it's right-hander Paul Blackburn on the mound, making his 4th start. We just talked about his outing against the Milwaukee Brewers and specifically getting ahead of guys. 15 for 22 first pitch strikes for Paul Blackburn. We know this Tampa Bay Ray lineup does not strike out a whole lot, looking to put the ball in play.
Lowe getting a chance to bat leadoff in this finale of the series.
That's right. Here's a fly ball to left that's playable. Rooker going back. Now comes in a couple of steps. He's there to make the catch.
Wander Franco, and he goes after the first pitch, and a lazy fly ball to left for Rooker. He's got both outs so far. Now Randy Arozarena. Another weak pop-up. Noda or Kemp. It'll be the first baseman. Good start for Paul Blackburn. 1, 2, 3. Facing Taj Bradley in the bottom of inning number 1.
Taj Bradley taking the mound this afternoon for the Tampa Bay Rays. The ERA over 7 at home, 1.7 on the road. But look at the home runs allowed. Doing a better job, as we talked, limiting base runners, limiting the long ball, and obviously pitching outstanding baseball on the road. And I guess for at least today, thank goodness that's where the Rays are.
The Major League stolen base leader, Esteury Ruiz, will get it going. It is there. Well, Bradley adjusted and threw in the slider, and so much for the high sky. Here's Ryan Noda. And that time, he does ring him up.
The last place that you expect a curveball.
And my goodness, the A's aren't having fun at all against Taj Bradley. Showed some spectacular stuff there in the first.
Paul Blackburn, a righty, delivers, and it's sliced toward first on an in-between hop, knocked down by Noda, flips blindly to first and over the head of the pitcher Blackburn, and Ramirez will be aboard to start the second inning for the Rays.
And now Luke Raley down the right field line. Ramirez will head to third, and the Rays have 2 hits to start the inning.
Here's the pitch. Swinging a roller toward the right side. It's going to roll into right field for a base hit. Ramirez scores. First to third is Raley. RBI single Paredes. And the Rays are certainly not knocking the cover off the ball here, but they've got 3 straight hits and a 1-0 lead in the second.
Well, none of these hits in this inning have been hit particularly well, but they certainly have been placed well.
Taylor Walls up for a second time.
To the alley and left center. It'll score at least 1 more. Raley is home. Paredes will stop at third. And Taylor Walls with an RBI double. And the Rays have 2 on the board early.
Paul Blackburn on the season in his 3 starts is over 70% first pitch strikes. He's filling it up early, be ready to go. And the Rays certainly have done that.
And now the guy that has worn out the Athletics in Manuel Margot. And gets the strikeout when he needs it on Margot, of all people. Big out for Blackburn. So all things considered, good job. Strikes out the last 3 on to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Tampa Bay.
6 consecutive strikeouts to start the game for Taj Bradley. And the Rays will take a 2-0 lead to the third.
Now Tony Kemp. He's 0 for his last 24. Would love to get this bat going. And he ends the 0-for in a big way. Rockets one into right center field, and he sends Bleday to third base. Ruiz begins the second time around against Bradley. And Ruiz, rare unproductive out with runners in scoring position, and that is the 8th strikeout for Bradley.
Josh Bradley just refuses to let the other kids play.
Now Ryan Noda tried the slow curve. It stayed inside, and Noda with that discerning eye loads the bases for Seth Brown.
And he got him. The fastball at 98, evisceration on Seth Brown to leave the bases loaded. That'll bring up Margot. To deep left center field, Margot. He's got his first homer since April the 8th. Manuel Margot is having quite a series, and the Rays lead 3-0. And you tell me he wasn't waiting for that.
And you talk about that back leg, being able to hit from the ground up. The balls that he hit last night, he hit some balls very hard last night, takes it to another level here. That ball out over the plate with some elevation, and boy did he get into that.
2 runs in the second, another in the fourth for Tampa Bay to build their 3-0 lead. He's have some traffic, back-to-back walks here from Bradley from the 8 and 9 hitters, and now it's Ruiz. Bouncing ball and off the glove of Ramirez, and everybody will be safe. That'll be an E5. The A's will take it to load the bases for Noda. Unlikely they were going to get 2 with Ruiz with his speed, but they would have gotten at least the second out. But Paredes, rather, not Ramirez, Paredes the one that makes the miscue.
We're trying to grab that short hop here. And I think if Paredes is able to take maybe one more step in, he could probably reach out and get just a little shorter of a hop.
Ryan Noda with the door open here, trying to get the A's on the board against Bradley. And that is toward left center field, and Margot into a dive. He can't hold on to it. It's in play, and the A's will get a run. In to score is Smith, and it's 3-1 Tampa Bay. Margot trying to make that circus catch. May have rolled over that left hand or wrist, and the ball squirted free, and Noda has his 26th RBI. Now Seth Brown. That's blooped to left, and that is going to get down in front of Arozarena. And the A's are going to send home two, a tie game with Ruiz bringing up the rear behind Tony Kemp, and it's a 3-3 game.
Well, Esty had no choice. He was going to score, or it was going to be a double play. There's no other two ways about it. But Brownie comes up and just kind of fillets a little slider that stays up top. And because TK wanted to make sure it was down, he heads back to the bag. He's got a little deke there from Randy. But the blazing speed of Esty is what made this possible here.
Well, you're waiting for that moment, that kind of moment that has happened for the Rays so many times already this year. Something late in the game.
As a pitch is drilled deep to center field. Way back Ruiz, looking up, gone! The Rays' first hit since the 4th inning is a home run for Luke Raley. His 12th of the year, and the Rays do take the lead. 4-3 here in the 8th.
12 home runs on the year. Luke Raley, man, he is just so awesome to watch play. This a cutter inside corner, able to drive that thing. His hand's so quick.
And the Rays are going to turn to Pete Fairbanks just off of the IL and looking for a quick save here. 5 out of 6 on the season.
Jonah Bride pinch hits for Kevin Smith. Walls or Raley. It's the smaller of the two to make the catch.
Well, Taylor's like, hey, Luke, appreciate it. Big home run. I get it. I get you're excited, but I'm the second baseman.
And now the guy that the Rays have not been able to retire today, Tony Kemp. And they should get him this time. Margot and Lowe fighting the sunshine. Josh Lowe makes it for out number 2. And the last man standing for the Oakland A's today will be Esteury Ruiz. He gets it, and the Rays are Major League Baseball's first team to 50 wins as they split the series against the Oakland A's, winning today 4-3.